Super evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to today's session. It's a very, very special session today. We will be learning the straight flute. It's a session where we have been, we started our session about 3 weeks back. This is our third session. And I want to thank every single one of you for joining on time. Today is the learning session. This is one of the most important sessions because every Monday we learn. On Wednesday, we solve queries. On Tuesday, we practice. And on Thursday, we check the feedback and we do a lot of queries. Okay. So let's get started with today's session. And let's start with the long notes. So everybody play along with me. One breath, one note, and let's begin the session. So let me put the Tanpura and let's begin. Okay. One breath, one note. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. जब भी आप लॉन्ग नोट्स बजा रहे हो, आपका पूरा ध्यान आपके ब्रीदिंग, आपकी क्वालिटी ऑफ साउंड and the vibration in your fingers. You have to observe these things. Okay? Play the avroha. Every single one of you, the moment we start our session, you should start playing the flute. Okay? Settle down and play along the avroha with me. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Quick recap. Sa re ga ma, soft blowing pressure. Pa da ni sa, hard blowing pressure. Avroha. Let's try to play सारेगामा पदनिसा विथ म टू पर ट्रांजिशन, जो हमने लास्ट वीक किया था, लास्ट मंडे को, जहां पर आपकी म टू पर ट्रांजिशन के लिए देयर आर टू टेक्निक्स विच यू कैन यूज. फर्स्ट, वेर यू कैन कीप योर फिंगर्स वेरी क्लोज टू योर फ्लूट एंड यू प्ले म टू प, क्योंकि आप यू आर नॉट ओपनिंग फिंगर्स टू मच. आप आपकी फिंगर्स को थोड़ी ही ओपन कर रहे हो, यू आर नॉट ओपनिंग टू मच. दैट्स द फर्स्ट मेथड. एंड सेकंड मेथड वाज यू कैन क्लोज लास्ट थ्री फिंगर्स फॉर ग एंड म. जब भी आप ग और म बजा रहे हो तभी आप लास्ट की तीन फिंगर्स को बंद कर रहे हो. दिस द दो मेथड है, राइट. लेट्स ट्राई एंड प्ले सारेगामा पादा निसा विथ म टू प ट्रांजिशन. सा रे गा मा पा दा नी सा. सा नी धा पा मा गा रे सा. So we are in a 6 week of straight flute to side flute journey. I'll quickly share what journey we are in so that you everybody is absolutely clear about what we are practicing right now and what we are not practicing right now, so that you are absolutely with me in the way we are learning this instrument. Okay. So we started our journey with basic सारेगामा पादा निसा. हमने फर्स्ट वीक में सीखा था सारेगामा पादा निसा, where we were controlling the blowing pressure of saregama and pada nisa. Second week last week we learned ma to pa transition, कि आप किस तरीके से, how can you smoothly go from ma to pa, आप कैसे म से प में आसानी से जा सकते हो, smooth transitioning. Today we will begin the journey of alankaras. Alankar क्या है? How do we play alankars? How do we think alankars? Because now we know basic saregama pada nisa. Abhi we know what is ABCD. हमें पता है. But how do we get our fingers flexible? हम हमारे fingers को कैसे एक pattern में बजा सकते हैं? So I want to know how many of you are able to play now saregama pada nisa and you are on track. If you are on track, just type on track. If you've not joined the sessions before, or if you missed the sessions, or if this is your first session, then first you have to go through the recording of the past sessions, and you will be able to see the recording of the past sessions. In case you do not know how to play saregama pada nisa, then today we will not be covering that because we've discussed that in the last 2 weeks. So in case you want to watch that, then what you can do is this. Okay, let me just show you what you need to do. In case you need to see the recording of the sessions, you can go to the course section, because I always see this question coming up, so I'll spend like 5 seconds talking about it. Go to your learn.flutesongsmastery.com, go to courses. Under that look for Monday, और आपको Monday में just go and watch the last 2 sessions in case some of you missed it, or if you are just beginner, then first you go through it. अगर आपका सारेगामा पादा निसा और म टू प transition, if it is not clear, पहले you can go this, just watch this session, what's happening today. Okay, so you can go to this, those who have joined in. So so do not, so in case you've just if you just joined, not watched it, then first you have to go to the orientation and understand what to watch when your session is starting. Okay, so let's just start the learning session. So how many of you are, so most of you are on track, many of you are on track. Okay, super. Before I go ahead, I want to see some of you playing Martupa transition. Who'd like to go ahead and play? Just raise your hand, virtual hand. I want to see some of you play this. Okay, let's get Milind Teliji. Milinji, before we go ahead and learn something, I want to see if you all are executing it in the right way. Some of you, before we go, so that we are conceptually clear. Please switch on the video, please. Okay, only those people who I asked to switch on the video will be able to switch on. So don't worry in case you are not able to see that option. Yes, Milinji, please unmute yourself. Yes.
Good evening, sir. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Switch on your original sound and play Saregama Padanisa.
Okay.
Very good. Once again. Perfect. Ekdam perfect. Very good. Yes.
Thank you,
So
sir.
how much time have you been practicing?
Uh, per day, at least half an hour.
Perfect. और जो मैं कह रहा हूँ वही practice कर रहे हो.
हाँ.
Perfect. Perfect जा रहे हो. एकदम. You are absolutely on track. Thank you so much, Milan ji.
Thank you.
Yes, super. Okay. Now, Madhav ji, can you please switch on the video, please? Yes, please unmute and switch on the original sound.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes. I need to see your flute.
Is it visible now?
Yeah, yeah. I mean the audio.
Okay, sir. Sorry.
फिर से. वेरी गुड. दो चीज, आप आपके टिप्स को यूज कर रहे हो. डू नॉट यूज योर टिप्स. आप यू आर क्लोजिंग इट टू मच फ्रॉम द टिप्स. यूज स्लाइटली फॉरवर्ड. थोड़ा
Okay,
आगे करो.
okay, okay.
ओके. एंड व्हेन यू आर प्लेइंग सा, यहां पर आपकी फिंगर्स को थोड़ा ऊपर रखो.
Okay, sir.
Okay, do not cover it like this, otherwise you are covering sa like this and then fourth covering like 10%. So don't do that.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay.
Play
I
once
will
again.
correct it.
Play once again. वदनिसा का प्रेशर बढ़ गया. Perfect. Very good, Madhavji. Perfect. Yes.
Thanks.
So well played. This is Martu Patranation is coming absolutely perfect. Good. Okay. Vasu Raoji, please switch on the video, please. Yes, please unmute.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sorry, I made a mistake. Sorry, I'll repeat again. Sorry.
Yes. Perfect. Good. On track. So this is just for everyone to just see ki jo aaj, this is the basic things which by now, if you've been playing the first 2 weeks, this is what you should be able to play. Ajay Kumar ji, please switch on the video, unmute yourself, please. Yes.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Ajay ji, बजाइए. Perfect. Perfect. ठीक है, बढ़िया है. So just wanted to get some of you to play. This is not an evaluation session. We will not get everybody to evaluate it. Okay. I hope you all have uploaded the videos during the feedback sessions. Agar aapka, if you missed the sessions or if you just started, then first you have to go and watch the first 2 sessions. कैसे सारेगामा पधानिसा बजा रहे हैं? Because we are in a cycle of learning, and we spent first 2 weeks understanding the basic saregama padanisa. So today, if you do not have the flute, or you're just waiting for your flute, or you've just started learning, then I advise you first watch the first saregama padanisa video, and then you start learning. Okay. So today we will discuss the concept of alankar. Alankar is nothing but the pattern. So एक बार आपका जब तक, because before you learn anything new, you have to understand the position of the swara. So we spent some time understanding how do we play basic saregama padanisa so far. But now it is time for us to do a little bit of hard work, which is alankars. Alankar ka matlab hota hai ornaments, right? When you see the jewelry, there are patterns. Similarly, music में भी patterns होती है. And today we'll learn 2 very important patterns. The simple objective of the alankar is not just to play with the fingers. Alankar's objective is to understand the pattern even in your mind. What do I mean? For example, let's say that we have a alankar which is 3 swara alankaras. Okay, let me just share my screen so you all can see that. Okay, let me just let's say we have a 3 saregama padanisa. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Saregama padanisa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Now imagine that we have to play 3 swara pattern. 3 swar ke alankar if we have to play. So what will be the 3 swara alankara? Now imagine that we have the 3 swara alankara which is sa re ga. So if I were to say in number wise, अगर मैं number के हिसाब से बोलूं इसको, तो मैं क्या कहूंगा? सा रे गा. सा रे गा के बाद क्या आएगा? रे गा मा. रे गा मा के बाद क्या आएगा? गा मा पा. Okay, गा मा पा. You can also type it in the chat box. गा मा पा के बाद मा पा धा. पा धा नी. धा नी सा. Avroha. Avroha is basically when you come down. Sa ni da. Ni da pa. Dha pa ma. Pa ma ga. Ma ga re. Ga re sa. So इसको हम कहते हैं 3 swara pattern. We are creating patterns of 3 notations. Sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa ni da pa dha pa ma ga re sa. Now, when you play this pattern, your fingers are going through what? First of all, discipline. That it has to be only back-to-back notes, which is sa, re, ga, ma. Discipline of order. Discipline of count. It has to be only 3, not more. Play only once. ऐसा नहीं कि सारेगा फिर रेगामा and then gamapa. It is only one. So discipline of order. Which order you are playing? Sarega, regama, gamapa, ma pada ni dani sa. Second, the count. Count is 3. Sarega. Every note has to be group of 3. ऐसा नहीं कि कभी सारेगा बीच में रेगा मापा तो 4 नहीं कर देना है, तो वो नहीं होना चाहिए. अगर सारेगा रेगा मा गा पा, इट हैज टू बी 3-3 स्वर पैटर्न. थर्ड, प्ले ओनली वंस. एक ग्रुप को वन ग्रुप प्ले ओनली वन टाइम. वन ग्रुप प्ले ओनली वंस, व्हिच मींस सारेगा इफ आई से आई शुड गो नेक्स्ट रेगा मा, नेक्स्ट गमा पा, by mistake I should not repeat something. So the discipline that we are following is not just the order, the count, and one group play only once. And fourth is play without looking at the notes. बहुत जरूरी है. When you play this, once I tell you the 3 swara alankara, you should not look at the notes and play. And fifth is sing and then play. Do not directly start playing something. You have to first sing and only then you play. Now, why? I'll tell you. Why sing and then play? The reason first we sing and we play is because जब भी हम कोई भी चीज बजाना चाहते हैं, whenever we want to play something, the pattern is created in your mind first, and then it is played in your fingers. But if you are not clear in your mind, what is the pattern? Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, and you directly start playing on the flute, most likely you will make a mistake. Either you will miss some note, either gamapa you will miss, or regapa you will miss, something you will miss in between, and you will make a mistake. Now, to avoid this mistake, and if you want to learn this faster without wasting time, you have to first try to speak without looking at the notes. What I mean? Now, I have not kept these notations on the screen. So let's try and sing together. I will sing slowly and you try. First, just follow me. Whatever I'm singing, just follow me. Don't need to think. First, just follow me, whatever I'm singing. So that couple of exercises we'll do just where you are simply following me and think कि मैं किस order में गा रहा हूँ. And then we'll play a game before we start playing this. Okay? So let's start. Sa, re, ga. 1, 2, 3. Re, ga, ma. 2, 3, 4. Ga, ma, pa. 3, 4, 5. Ma, pa, dha. 4, 5, 6. Pa, dha, ni. 5, 6, 7. Dha, ni, sa. 6, 7, 8. फिर से आरोह. सा, रे, गा. Re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni, sa. You should sing the alamkara at a speed which you can visualize. Sa, re, ga. Re, ga, ma. Ga, ma, pa. Ma, pa, dha. Pa, dha, ni. Dha, sa. If you need any support, what you can do is this. You can keep your notebook in front of you and remove this. Just keep a notebook where you have written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and you have written sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa, and you can create the alankara like this: sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa ni dha pa ma ga re sa. So I want you all to please spend 5 minutes in your book. Take a page or a book in your in your music notebook or printout that you have, and write down sa re ga ma pa da ni sa, and on top of that write down 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and think the alankara that you are supposed to write. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Think about the alankara and write down. I will give you 3 minutes to write down this in the book. Okay. Please do this right now while we are live. Take a book, take a pen, write it down, and I will be opening the group, and I want you all to take a picture and put it in the Telegram group. Okay. I want to see today how you're doing this. Spend 3 minutes doing this. Okay. I'll give you 3 minutes. So do that. I'll play some nice music meanwhile, and you can share your I'll repeat once again. You are supposed to write down 3 for alankara without looking at the notations on your own in a book, whatever I have written, whatever I've just told you. Write it down in a book, and I'll allow you to put it in the Telegram group app. Okay, just give me a second. I'll just allow you that so that you can post your image into the straight flute session. Just give me a second. Yeah, you can send the photos inside the group. I want to see in the next 2 to 3 minutes, I want to see your pictures coming in. Let's see who is doing that. Okay, so I can see Vasu Raju doing it. Perfect. So, this is Aroha. You have to also do the Avroha. Do both. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. And the last sa that you put a dot above the sa, because that is higher octave note. जहां पर हम ज्यादा pressure डालते हैं. So when you put the sa, you put the dot above the notation. Okay. This is perfect. This is Ashutosh. You have written perfectly. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Perfect. And sing and play. Very good. I love the way you've written down. Yeah. Very important that you do this. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. Very good. Sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Perfect. Sa re ga ma. Okay. Very good. Okay. This is good. Everybody. ये मैं इसलिए करने को कर रहा हूं because only when you actively do these things आपके दिमाग में जाएगा ये, otherwise ना ये evaporate हो जाएगा. Print out देना मेरे लिए बहुत easy है, but the objective is not to keep a print out. Objective is to make you understand what is music. I love the way you've written, Sanjay ji, I think. Brilliant way of writing this. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. And then you should write down reverse. Sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. Very good. Okay, amazing. So in case you've done this, great. अगर आप अभी नहीं किया है तो you can do this later on. Okay, the objective is that you should do this, write down, because the moment you write down pen and paper, your mind will start thinking. Now you should not look at the notations. Okay. अच्छा, अभी कोई ग्रुप में नहीं है तो आप वो ग्रुप बाद में ज्वाइन कर लो. ओके, आपको मैंने सारा ओरिएंटेशन में बताया कैसे ग्रुप को ज्वाइन करते हो. अगर आपने वो नहीं किया है तो जस्ट ड्रॉप अ मेल, टीम विल हेल्प यू विद दैट. ओके, अभी राइट नाउ लेट्स नॉट गो देयर. सो now you have to sing. without looking at the notes. Okay, अभी आपको लिखने को इसलिए बोला so that you understand the process, but now please don't look at the notations. Now you have to sing along with me. Slowly we will sing. Sa re ga re ga ma ga ma pa ma. You have to upload this in the feedback wala group, not the update wala group. Okay, agar you are trying to post it in the wrong group, then it will not allow you. You have to put it in the feedback wala group. If you're not part of it, it's okay. Let's come back now. Let's come back to right now what you are doing. Okay, abhi Telegram ko chhod do. Abhi come back here. You can do it later on now. Okay, let's leave the group right now. Prasad ji, I don't want any comment about I'm not able to do it in Telegram group right now. It's a different Telegram group. If you've not joined, you join later on. Right now, come back. Okay. Is everybody back? Just type back in the room. Are you back? Now, no more Telegram group. Join nahi kar pa raha hu. Abhi, let's not go there. Okay. Thank you so much. You can do all those things later on. Let's come back to learning. Okay. Thank you so much. So, let's try to sing this. How do we sing? It's okay. हमें अरिजीत सिंह नहीं बनना है. Okay, it's okay. यहाँ पे हम किसी को क्वालिटी ऑफ सिंगिंग पे जज नहीं कर रहे. वी आर लर्निंग संगीत. संगीत का मतलब सिर्फ गाना नहीं होता है. संगीत का मतलब स्वर भी होते हैं. How the patterns of swaras are coming. And the best part is that as you try to sing along, your voice will automatically become better. It's a separate gift which will automatically come with time. Okay, let's start. Sa re ga. Sing along with me. Sa re ga. Re ga ma ga ma pa dha. फिर से सा रे गा ma ga ma pa dha pa dha ni dha ni sa. Even if you are not singing, just say sa re ga ma. Even this is fine. Okay. Sa ni dha pa dha pa ma ga re sa. फिर से close your eyes, visualize the notes. Sa re ga ma. Think next. Ga ma pa dha. आगे pa dha ni dha ni sa. अवरोह. सा ni dha ni dha pa dha pa ma. आगे pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa dha ni dha ni sa. अवरोह. सा ni dha ni dha pa dha pa ma ga re sa. Before you play or try to play this alankara, you have to sing. पता है हम sing क्यों करते हैं? Why do we sing this? Because we are first getting it clear in our mind. What are we supposed to play? What order are we supposed to play? Because while singing, if you are making mistake, while playing, you will 100% make a mistake. Because you are trying to do thinking and playing both together. Imagine if you are not able to think only properly, then how will you be able to do thinking and playing both together? Chance hi nahi hai. They are two different tasks. That's why first we are only trying to think what we are supposed to sing, what we are supposed to play. And like I said, we are not evaluating anybody based on the quality of singing. Even if you just say sa re ga ma, it's okay. But say this, because objective is to make it clear in your mind. So first sing, because only if you sing, you will have a proper syncing of mind with your fingers. The software and hardware needs to connect. And only if you sing is when it will connect. Otherwise, you will think that you are playing this, but fingers are firing something else. That should not happen. That is why we have to first sing and then play. I'm emphasizing on singing because most of you may think कि मेरा singing अच्छा नहीं है, singing करने को जरूरत नहीं है, मैं सीधा flute बजाऊंगा. Believe me, if you try to do that, mark my words, your learning will be slower. You will have to practice a lot more in your flute because you will end up making mistakes somewhere or the other. But when you sing couple of times, let's say आज आपने सीखा and आपने आज and tomorrow, today and tomorrow, you are only singing. And then if you are able to generally play Saregama Padanisa, then you will be able to do this in one go. Why? Because you are absolutely clear what you are supposed to play. That is why it is very, very important for us to sing any Alankara. And this method is not just for Alankara. Whether you learn the composition later on, whether you become even an advanced level student and learn a ragas, you have to first sing, because when you sing, you become clear in your mind. Okay? That's why it's very, very important to sing. So let's try and sing. I want some of you to come and sing. Who would like to come and sing end to end without looking at the notation? You can just raise your hand. Okay? If your hand is raised, I'm going to call you. So if you don't want to sing, you lower your hands. Check your hands. If it is raised, then I'll call you. Okay? Satish ji, please unmute yourself. Sanjay ji, please unmute yourself. I just want, and everybody, whenever I am asking somebody to sing, you sing along and see if the person is playing correct. Okay? Let's see. Sanjay ji, please unmute yourself and switch on the video.
Sarega.
I can't see you. Switch on the video, please. Yes.
Yeah. Sarega. Regama. Gama pa. Ma pa da. Pa da ni. Da ni sa. Sa ni da. Ni da pa.
Don't sing. Just say. Just say the swar. Don't sing. Just say sa ni da pa. Just say like that.
Okay. Yeah. Padani, Danisa.
No. Start from the beginning.
Sariga, Rigama, Gamapa, Mapada, Padani, Danisa, Sanida, Lidapa, Dapama, Magari, Garisa.
You missed something. Pamaga, you missed. See, Sandeep ji is helping you.
Okay.
Okay. So you miss something. And most likely when you try to play this, you will miss even in your flute because your mind skipped it.
Correct.
Right? So your flute will reflect what's there in your mind. That's why it's important. So sing once again the Alankara, Avroha.
Sanida, Nidapa, Dapama, Pamaga, Magari, Garisa.
Okay, now sing along with me. Sanida.
Sanida.
अरे मैं जो गा रहा हूँ वही गाओ. Sa ni dha.
sa ni da
Ni dha pa.
ni da pa
Dha pa ma.
da pa ma
Pa ma ga.
pa ma ga
Ma ga re.
ma ga re
Ga re sa.
ga re sa.
Okay. So when we are singing, it should look like we are climbing the train while we are going aroha. Sa re ga.
Sa re ga
Very good. Re ga ma.
re ga ma
Ga ma pa.
ga ma pa
Ma pa dha.
ma pa da
Pa dha ni.
pa da ni
धा नी सा. अभी ट्रेन ऊपर जा रही है.
da ni sa
धा नी सा नीचे आ गया. धा नी सा.
da ni sa
सा नी धा.
sa ni da
नी धा पा.
ni da pa
धा पा मा. धा पा मा. एक मिनट. धा धा पा मा.
da pa
पा
ma
मा गा.
pa ma ga
मा गा रे.
ma ga re
गा रे सा.
ga
Re sa.
Very good. Yes, Satish ji. This is how you have to sing and you have to play. Perfect. Very good. Thank you so much. Sanjay ji, please unmute and play. Sorry. Yes, you can just play. I'll just pin you. Yes, please.
Sa re ga ma pa pa dha ni sa ni dha pa ma ga re sa.
Very good. I hope you are not looking at the notations and singing.
No, not at all.
Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. बहुत बढ़िया. अच्छे से गाया आपने. So वैसे ही गाना है. Okay. So this is good. Now let's try and play this thing on the flute. Okay. I'm just giving a demo to everybody. How do we practice this? Okay, everybody observe this very carefully and then let's play. Sa re. Everybody hold the flute in your hand. Keep your fingers on the flute and sing. And your fingers should go when you sing. Sa re ga. Re ga ma. Look at your finger. Re ga ma. Ga ma pa. Ma pa dha. Pa dha ni. Dha ni sa. फिर से आरोहा ऊपर असेंडिंग. सा रे गा मा पा पा धा नी धा नी सा. ओके. सो पहले हमें गा के क्लियर करना है और फिर फ्लूट पे बजाना है. सा रे गा मा पा पा धा नी सा नी dha, ni da pa, dha pa ma ga re sa. Now, why am I saying this method of practice? I'll tell you why. If you want to play something properly without too much of effort, you have to be clear in your mind. Otherwise, initially as a beginner, your mind and your fingers, आपकी mind और आपकी fingers में ये sync नहीं हुआ रहता है. It is like जब एक छोटा बच्चा, when a small kid tries to write something, अगर आप बोलो R लिखो, तो the person will write, that small kid may end up writing some other letter. Why? Because he's not able to form. If you ask the kid to write ABCD in one proper, sequence, then the person will write properly. But beach mein se if you suddenly ask a small kid to write, who just started learning ABCD, and suddenly bologe usko ki start writing Q, he may get confused between O and Q or maybe some other letter, or P and R, be some confusion. So, or initially you see this 3 likhoge to wo 3 और E में confusion हो जाएगा, right? Because doesn't remember the letter कैसा है, ऐसा है क्या है, S ऐसा होगा या ऐसा होगा. Why? Because he's still not able to form the exact pattern in his mind and the way the fingers are supposed to move. So you may think re, but you may be playing sa, or you may not be able to sing it properly. You may miss some pattern. Sa re ga ma pa da dha ni sa, बीच में कुछ miss हो गया. So to avoid this mistake, you have to first sing. And when you are trying to play this, what happens is that when you look at your fingers and you are playing, and only play at a speed which you can think. I will repeat this. You should sing at a speed which can help you in thinking. If you directly start singing, don't try to do this. We are not trying to show anybody how fast we can sing. The objective is to sing correct. Sa re ga ma pa, ma pa dha ni sa, like that. Okay? So sing slowly. Observe your fingers. And when you are playing this, do not forget blowing pressure of padani dhanisa, because sometimes when you are trying to think alankara, you will forget the padanisa blowing pressure is high. Suddenly your blowing pressure will drop. Sa re ga ma. ये नहीं होना चाहिए. So be careful about the blowing pressure also. So sing slowly. Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa. And initially when you start playing, play simple, one breath, one note. Do not do cutting. Okay, कोई cut नहीं करेगा. We are not cutting. We are doing continuous blowing में एक group. Now when you are playing flute at that stage, sometimes when you are playing pamaga, your fingers may not be very comfortable, or gamapa, your fingers may not be very comfortable. So whenever you feel that ki baki to sab theek hai, but pamaga is not coming clear because mapa transitioning, because of that the fingers are shaking, it's okay. Take that part and play multiple times. Because the objective is not alankar. Agar if you are getting stuck somewhere, then you work on that part and polish it. Okay? In areas where you feel that your fingers are not coming correctly. Otherwise, if it is not coming correct and you keep going forward without swar clarity is the main metric. It's the most important metric. Swar clarity. What you are playing, are you using the right blowing pressure? Are you using the right order of the notes? Is the order that you are playing, are you using the, whatever that you are playing, is it the right sound that you are producing it? So that's what you need to do. So 3 swar alankara, how will you play? First you will sing. Then you will look at the fingers and you will play. Then you will play slowly with one breath, one group. And then you can increase the groups in one breath, which is so you can take 3, 4, whatever breath. As a beginner, it's okay if you are taking 3, 4 breath. Eventually, as you practice more of this, your patterns will become better and better in one breath. Okay, आप एक ही breath में पूरा आरोह कर सकते हो. So you try and practice 3 swara alankara this week. And this is जो भी आज हम सीख रहे हैं ना, it is not just for 3 swara alankara. Whether you learn 3 swara alankara or you learn 4 swara alankara or you learn 5 swara alankara, you are not just learning an alankar, you are learning how to practice an alankar. What is the mindset of alankar practice? Why do you need to sing? How you play it on the flute? When you are not able to play certain parts, how you can repeat it multiple times so that your fingers become smooth. So that is the right way to learn. It's not just about, you go and type in YouTube, you will find 5,000 alankaras. It's not about 5,000 alankaras. It's about, can you play those 5 alankaras like a brilliant alankara execution? If you are able to even play 5 alankaras like beautiful, smooth alankaras, it will reflect in your flute playing. You don't need to learn 10,000 alankar. You just learn proper alankaras and do a good job of it. That's how you need to learn this. So this is 3 swar alankara. Slowly and gradually, let's play along with me. आराम से, बिल्कुल भी घाई नहीं करनी है. वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट थिंग्स दैट बिगिनर्स डू इज, थोड़ा आ गया स्पीड बढ़ जाती है, वो नहीं होना चाहिए. मार्क माई वर्ड्स, थोड़ा जैसे आपको आएगा, आपको मन करेगा लेट्स रन. ऑब्जेक्टिव इज नॉट टू रन, ऑब्जेक्टिव इज टू गेट इट क्लियर. एटलीस्ट प्ले मल्टीपल टाइम्स एंड प्रैक्टिस from now to the next 3 days. Only play one alankara, but do a good job of that alankara. First 15 minutes just sing, be clear, and then 15 to 20 minutes play this. Next day, if it is easy for you to sing, then spend only 5 minutes for singing, play the remaining 25 minutes for playing it on the flute. And if you are able to play properly in one breath, one note, then try to increase the cycle of sa re ga ma pa da as much as you can on the third day. So first day, do 50-50. Sing for 15 minutes, play for 15 minutes. If you do a good job on day 1, the next day just sing for 5 minutes and then play for 25 minutes. Third day, you try to play same 5, but 25 minutes when you try to play, more in that one breath. Sa re ga ma pa. At least try and do 3 or 4 if you can do that. Whatever you can. It's okay if you can't do it one breath full aroha. It's okay. If you're able to do this, do full aroha. Try to do avroha also. Yeah, aroha and avroha both also if you can do that. So depending on your speed of comfort, but never compromise the swar quality. Is the concept clear? Just type C for clear if the concept is clear today. It's a fundamental way to learn music, and this is applicable in whether you play violin, whether you play guitar. The concept remains absolutely similar. First, be clear in your mind, then you reflect it in your flute. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much everyone for confirming. So this is the 3 swara alankara. We'll do, just for our learning purpose right now, you have the time to during the week to practice it further, but we will do similar exercise with another alankara, and this alankara is 4 swar alankara. So if sarega was 1 2 3, what will be 4 swar alankara? Just type in the chat box what will be the 4 swar alankara. If sarega is 3, saregama, perfect, absolutely right, saregama. So saregama re ga ma pa ga ma pa dha ma pa dha ni pa dha ni sa ni dha pa ni dha pa ma dha pa ma ga pa ma ga re सा. इसको हम आकार स्टाइल में भी गा सकते हैं. व्हाट इज आकार स्टाइल? हा 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 pa ma ga re sa. So when you say swar style singing, it is sa re ga ma pa da. But if I'm singing thinking swar, but I'm singing only it's akar style, because I'm only singing you would see singer singing like okay, that is akar style singing that they are doing, where instead of singing sargam they are doing that is akar style. In swar, sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da ba ma ga ma ga re sa. Okay. So finger position, Sita ji, we discussed finger position, in the last 2 weeks. So in case you want to, if you have any confusion about finger positions, you can go through the last week's video, because I don't want to repeat what we discussed. We will do a separate query session on Wednesday. If you have any questions on that, we'll do that. But otherwise, we'll break the flow of Alankara and we'll go into something else. So right now, just be here. Or you can just go and watch the video on Monday about how do you place the fingers and all those things. We spend 1 hour discussing only the finger position. Okay. Right now, let's just practice the Alankara right now. Otherwise, we'll keep deviating it. Okay. Let's start. So 4 swara Alankara, which is sa re ga ma pa da pa da ni sa ni da pa ma dha pa ma ga pa ma ga re sa. Sing. I want some of you to sing now. Let's get some of you to sing. Okay, Gyan Prakash Dwivedi, please unmute yourself. B. Nagarjuna, please unmute yourself. Anaga Gatreji, please unmute yourself. And Bala. Okay, one by one. Let's start with Gyan Prakash ji, and then we'll go with one by one. Okay, let's. I want you all to sing, not play. I want you to sing. Tomorrow when you come, we'll only practice में खाली play करेंगे. But I want you to be conceptually clear what we are doing. Yes, Gyan Prakash ji, please sing.
sa re ga ma re ga ma pa ga ma pa dha ni sa ni da pa ni da pa ma dha pa ma ga re ma ga re sa sa a a
Perfect. Very good. Well sung. Well sung. Are you able to play this on the flute? Your original sound is not on. Original sound, you'll have to switch it on. Play. Once again. Once again. Da pa ma ga. Brilliant. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So that is what you need to do. Everybody please type MPTY. MPTY is more power to Gyan Prakash ji. MPTY Gyan Prakash ji. He played brilliantly. We should encourage every single one who is coming and trying to do. Okay. It's never easy to do something live. There's always you will make some mistake. But very well done, Gyan Prakash ji. Whatever breathing problems, that little bit of variations which happening, you have to control that. So we have to maintain this pattern and the quality of swar. Both we have to maintain when you're playing this. Okay? Super. Very well done. Very well done, Gyan Prakash ji. Okay, let's get Balaji. Balaji, please unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yes. First
Good
sing.
evening.
Good evening.
I'll
First sing.
play also later. I'll sing first.
Yes.
Sa re ga ma re ga ma pa ga ma pa da re ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ni da pa ma da pa ma ga ma ga ri pa ma ga ri sa. Let
Play. Don't cut. You're cutting the swar. Don't cut. Continuous blowing. From the time Gama Pada, you start cutting it. Don't cut. Continuous blowing. Once again, Gama Pada. Once again, you're cutting it. No, you're cutting. You're two. See, it is sounding tu. It should not sound like tu. It should sound like tu. It should sound like continuous. Don't touch your tongue. Only blow. Don't move your tongue.
I'm not moving.
Don't stop your blowing. Keep the blowing continuous. Once again. Don't stop your blowing pressure. Okay, just do long note. Ga. Now when you are doing the long ha. Ga. Pa. वापस कट हो गया, कट हो गया. See, I think this week, see, this,
I will do this practice.
yeah, this
Continue.
when if you've been practicing with cut practice, then it'll become a subconscious habit. Even if you control, subconsciously you're cutting it.
But I'm not knowing that. I don't know. Somehow I'm missing that.
So subconsciously. So the
Initial
way to control
subconscious.
this is you play the long note and then slowly lift your finger so that it should look like it's a continuous flow of river.
Yeah, I'm practicing
the-
like closing this, coming fingers closed, like that only Mappa is going. Not putting
okay,
close,
which is
other
okay.
option.
The even before you reach pa, you are cutting with your blowing. So
Yeah.
the way you're doing it. Okay.
Okay.
Play the Alankara now. Just play. You started with 3 swara, then you went into 4 swara. Choose. Either you're playing 3 or 4.
Oh, sorry. This is four-star.
Perfect. Very
This
good.
Mappa, I have to little bit.
Yeah. So this did you go and watch those multiple exercises in the first week?
Yeah. I tried.
So do that. I think you've been doing with cut practice. I think you missed that
Yeah,
part. Which is
maybe
the
something wrong in that. Last time, Mr. Rishabh also, Rishabh, no, his name is.
Rishabh. Yes.
He told me to do that, but I'm somehow I not done. In between, we gone for that. Hum honge kamyab.
Ah. See, that is
This
desert.
is I missed.
See, sing. I told you, right? The desert is the song. But first, you have to get the vitamins and proteins, which is the long notes and alankaras, and then you can have the desert. Before that, don't have.
This is somehow is missing. I have to do that. I have to ensure that.
Good. But did you? But Thursday session was helpful.
Yeah, it was helpful.
Yes. Super. Thank you so much. Thank you
sir.
so much,
Thank you.
Balaji. Yes, brilliant. Everyone, please type MPTY Balaji. Well done, Balaji. Please, B Nagarjunaji, please unmute yourself and please play. Yes, please. Let's first sing.
Sare Gama. Are you hearing me, sir?
Yes, loud and clear.
Sare Gama. Gama Pada. Sorry, sir. Re Gama Pa. Sare Gama. Re Gama Pa. Gama Pada. Ma Pada Ni. Pada Ni Sa. Sa Ni Dha Pa. Ni Dha Pa Ma. Dha Pa Ma Ga. Pada Ni Sa. Sorry, sir. Dha Pa Ma Ga. Pa Ma Ga Ma. Pa. Pa Ma Ga Re. Ma Ga Re Sa.
Once again, wait. Don't hurry into playing.
Sorry.
You have to first learn to sing without making a mistake before you start playing this. Don't hurry. Okay, and sing at a speed which you are able to follow. Don't sing at a speed which you are you realize after singing, oh no, this is wrong. Right now I'm telling you this is right or wrong. You can look at me and you can identify this. But when you are practicing this, how will you do this? That you have to understand that when you are practicing it, right? And this you can do only if you sing slowly. So once again, sing very slowly. Don't try to play right now. I want you to sing.
सर ठीक है सर सा रे ग म प ध म प ध नि प ध नि सा ट्रैक चेंज सा रे ग म प ध म प ध नि सा नि ध प म द प म ग रे सा.
Okay. So I'm right now, I'm not evaluating anybody on the quality of singing. I'm just looking at the swar right now. Okay. So this is good. This is perfect. Now try to play. Slowly, slowly. Reduce the speed. Sa re ga ma. Re ga ma pa. Once again, from the beginning, play at this speed. Perfect. Okay. This is how you should play Nagarjuna ji. Okay. Ekdam slowly. Do not increase the speed, and you should practice it. So it is not about how many hours you are practicing it, but even if you practice 30 minutes, it should be more mindful practice, and that will help you in improving faster. Okay. So thank you so much, Nagarjuna ji. Everyone, please have MPT by Nagarjuna ji. Well played, Nagarjuna ji. Okay. Brilliant. Super. Okay, let's get someone else. Sita ji, do you want to give it a shot trying singing? Please unmute yourself and sing.
I will try. I haven't started only. Okay, let me try.
Yes.
Okay. Sa re ga ma pa no, ga ma pa
Gamapa is only
da.
3.
Okay.
Gamapa is only 3. It has to be 4. So maintain the 4 count.
Which, sir, repeat it. Like, I didn't get
I'm
it.
saying you sang Saregama, Regamapa, and then you said only Gamapa, which is only 3. You have to maintain 4, 4, 4.
Okay, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I have to do it for 3 or 4.
You choose, but you maintain whatever throughout. You can't switch between.
Okay, I will start with 3.
Yes.
Sa re ga ma ga ma.
Once again.
Sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa pa ma re sa.
Very good. You've learned vocals before?
No, never.
You've not learned vocals before? This is your first session, first class?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I must tell you that you are singing in sur. Okay.
Really?
So very few people can directly sing in sur. You are actually singing in sur. So when you were singing Aroha, you were singing as if you are climbing a mountain, and you were singing Avroha, it was sounding as if you are, coming down from the mountain. So it shows that you have a good understanding of the music naturally.
I love to.
By default, you are
listen
singing
music.
in a climbing.
I don't have any idea of this alangas and all those things. This is the first time I'm doing.
No, you sang it pretty well. So
thank you.
very beautiful.
So only that finger, that sare gama, I can understand. After that, what is the position of the soles? That's
so that just go through the last 2 weeks. I think you'll understand that. So, but this is good. You're singing well, so that will really help you in
and just I can do one sare ga.
So don't do this right now. Don't play right now. First, get the basic Saregama Padanisa clear. Okay. Only then you try Alankara. Yeah?
Thank you, sir.
Because it's very important that you control the blowing pressure and the finger positions before you try and play Alankara. Okay? So don't rush. Yeah? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Brilliantly, she sang beautifully. Everyone, please have MPTY. Sita ji. Very nicely she sang. Yes. And let's now play before we... Tomorrow we will only be doing practicing this. But today I want to spend time in singing. Okay, sing along with me. Sa re ga ma pa ma pa dha pa dha ni dha ni sa ni da ni da pa dha pa ma ga ma ga re sa re ga ma pa da ni dha ni sa ni da pa dha pa ma ga re sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa dha pa ma ga re sa. Fourth swar alankara. Sa re ga pa. क्या आएगा आगे? गा मा पा दा मा पा धा नी सा नी धा पा नी धा पा मा धा पा मा गा रे सा re ga ma pa da. I'll give you one hack. If you sing the second note thoda powerfully, it will give you the cue for the next note. Sa re ga ma pa da ma pa da pa da sa. So you are cueing yourself. Sa ni da pa ni da pa ma ga re sa. You'll observe that when you are practicing it, agar aapka dhyan ek notification mein bhi gaya, you will sing wrong. Or your flute, you are playing with your little bit of also concentration moved out, you will make a mistake. So please understand that whatever the practice that we are doing it has to be mindful practice. Even if you do 30-40 minutes a day, do it with your 100% concentration. Yeah, it's very, very important that you enjoy the learning process and you give that proper time to think, to sing, and then you play. Even if you just do whatever that I'm telling you, just follow this thing, you'll be amazed at how quickly you're learning this instrument. The secret is you follow whatever I'm telling you, because I've been teaching for some time. I know exactly where you will make mistake. So just practice so that you are able to spot your own mistake even before somebody else tells you, because that's the best learning, where you yourself recognize where you're going wrong. Okay, so 3 swara. Let's try to play this slowly. Let me switch on my original sound. Now imagine if you were to do this on a side flute, it will become difficult to do this, then sing and play all those, right? It's like, so we are doing straight flute first week, multiple transition, alankara. This week and next week, we'll practice alankara. So from 8th July to about 22nd July, we'll be on a straight flute. After that, we'll be switching on to the side flute, okay? सी इतना ज़रूरी है कि हम इसको अच्छी तरीके से बजाए. वाई? बिकॉज इवेंचुअली what you do right now, it will also reflect in the way when you learn the side flute. I'll just give you an example. Whenever we go to the side flute eventually, that time you have to play the same thing, just that as you play this, the beauty will increase. Yeah. So this will be very, very helpful in your finger movements later on. So do it properly, very seriously. On a straight flute, get the proper sound of 3 swar alankara, 4 swar alankara. Tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. we will start practicing for straight flute. It will be a 1.5 hour of practice. And Wednesday I will be doing some Q&A sessions, and also I will get you to some practice something different types of patterns live, like more like a thinking work than the actual playing work, so that your mind also starts learning the patterns of music. And when you practice it like this now, it will also help you in playing some of the simple tunes. If you look at some of the simple tunes like da ra 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 ra, ये अलंकार है. सा नी सा रे गा प मा गा रे, है ना. इट्स लाइक अगर आप अलंकार बजाओगे तो आपकी फिंगर घूमना शुरू हो जाएगी पैटर्न में, और ऐसे छोटी छोटी पैटर्न तो मतलब ऐसे निकल जाएगी आपके फिंगर्स में से. बट उसके लिए पहले अलंकार करना है, सीधा जंप मत करो. तो जो मैं आपको सिखाता हूँ मंडे को, दैट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट वर्क दैट वी आर डूइंग दिस. And only if you are able to practice this, only then try to play all the tunes and all those things. Without that, don't try to do this. Okay, let me get Revati ji. Revati ji is saying that she's been practicing for 2 hours, but the blowing is not coming. Okay, let me just get you. Please switch on. Please switch on the video, Revati ji. We'll do more question and answer Wednesday ko. I want to keep Monday pure learning, and Wednesday we can spend some time in Q&A sessions. Otherwise, it will be all khichdi. It is not the finger. It is, yeah, because when you open the fingers, the more air goes out, right? The air, there is more space for air to go out, because suddenly you opened up the gate. It's like, dam ka, if you open the gate, the water will flow. Similarly, when you are blowing from one side, when you open the gates, the air will go, and that will increase the pressure of the sound and the frequency. That's why the diameter, the distance, the blowing pressure makes a lot of difference. Yeah. Revati ji, please unmute yourself. Please unmute yourself. You do unmute yourself. आपको अपने आप को अनम्यूट करना पड़ेगा रेवती जी. Okay, I think you'll need to take somebody's help if you don't know how to unmute. Okay, let's not spend more time on this right now. You can join for the clarity calls. They'll be able to help you if you're not able to unmute yourself right now. Okay, it's fine. Say in case you're not able to blow right now, then the only way to get the right blowing is to get the proper long notes. Okay. So you will not be able to unmute yourself. I will only if I allow you to unmute yourself, then you do this. But today we are not doing a Q&A sessions. We'll do a detailed Q&A session separately. Today we are only learning, and I'm getting some of you to play. Okay, it is not a feedback session. Feedback happens on Thursday. We'll do a Q&A on Wednesday. We are only learning. So I'm getting some of you to play so that you can understand. Okay. So I can see some of the question, not able to unmute here and all those things, because the option is unmute. It's not enabled right now for you all to unmute yourself. Okay. Just be here right now. Just learn. When do the practice session, that time you'll be able to unmute. Okay, it's fine. So let's try and do more of this practice when we do this on tomorrow, and Wednesday we'll take more questions. Right now, just go through this, practice, focus on what we are learning. That's why Monday I just wanted to focus on the learning part, not Q&A. Otherwise, the moment I open Q&A, it goes all over. So just we'll do Q&A sessions for Q&A only. When we are learning, we are only learning. We are not doing anything else. Okay, so just be here, focus on what we are learning, implement this, and then we'll do Q&A sessions. Okay, So practice well. Come for tomorrow if you want to practice live. Otherwise, you can practice on your own, but practice. Do not miss the practice, because even if you practice for 30-40 minutes a day, it's fine, but practice that regularly. Okay? I hope you are learning something new, and every week you are doing something new. Yes? Are you learning something new every week? Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much. So I'll see you on Wednesday. Keep practicing. Thank you so much. Good night. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much.